What it is, it's your boy 18 Willing. We on this reset. It's hot as hell. I can't turn the fan on because y'all ain't gonna hear me. So we're gonna try to do it the best we can. I'm gonna try to do this once a week if I can, this little driver lounge where we just chop it about whatever, you know what I mean? So I got a couple videos already in the chamber, gonna be pop, 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 letting them off. But let me say this to the new drivers, because I be seeing a lot of this on YouTube lately, especially. Everybody want to get into the game, and I'm going to be on op, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Look, don't look at nobody else's story and think it's supposed to be identical to yours. Don't look at nobody else's path and think it's going to be your path. Some people may get into it and want to be a company driver forever. Cool. Some people may want to come in and be an owner out right away. Cool. Some people somewhere, fall in the middle. Whatever your path is your path. Set your goal, set your journey, and stick to it. Don't get into the YouTube BS. Don't get out here and start comparing yourself, because you ain't gonna never focus on what you supposed to focus on. Straight up. So whatever you want to do in the game, whether that's company, whether that's lease purchase, whether that's owner op, whether that's build a fleet, set that goal, learn the game, get to it. Bottom line. Second thing, don't come into this industry expecting nobody to give you nothing. I'm telling you, friends, nobody. It's bad enough that for most people that look like me, or that I even know, trucking is not something most people even know about. It's getting a lot more popular now, but it ain't something that, it ain't like I'm going to school to get my law degree, right? So you ain't gonna find many people that believe in you anyway. But don't let that stop you. Come in the game, start at the bottom, because that's where you're gonna start, and work your way up. Don't look at nobody's journey and think it's gonna be your journey. Flat out. Second thing, don't come into this industry listening to everybody on YouTube when they showing you their trucks and this is what I make in my settlements. Let me tell y'all something. I done been around a lot of these YouTubers. They lying, all right, for one. Just because you have trucks don't mean you an owner-operator. Say that again. Just because you got trucks don't make you an owner-operator. You got people out here that got trucks that don't even know how to operate them. Couldn't tell you where they brake chamber at. Couldn't tell you how to find an air leak test. Couldn't do nothing. You got people that can't do an air brake test. Straight up. Like straight up. So don't compare yourself to nobody. Everybody gonna have their own path. Don't think you gotta do it this way or that way based off YouTubers. Find your path, your journey, stick to it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, here come the man cutting the grass. Boy, this is, hey y'all, I'm doing the best I can, all right? Hold up. All right, we back. I was trying to let the man cutting the yard go about his business. Another thing, and let me be very clear about this, because I see it more now than ever. Stay away from all these YouTubers that got drama, man. Just stay away from them, right? You got some cats that's on YouTube and all they do is make videos about drama. And that's how they get views. That's their lane. Let them stay in their lane. If that's the lane you want to come in, more power to you. Salute you. Go do it. You got some people that's coming to trucking, more females than ever, that you can look at their page and you can tell they lane. Let them stay in their lane. Don't come in here trying to be in nobody else's lane. Alright, I had to close the door on him. But don't come into this industry trying to be in nobody else's lane. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. Do your thing, right? So you can look at the pages. You can look at people YouTube and tell what they're about. And to each his own out here. You know what I mean? Understand this about YouTubers. A lot of people on here with channels that got followers, they making a lot of money off YouTube. So don't think that they making that money off trucking. So if you comparing your situation to their situation, You just came in, they been in, they got a platform, you don't. They making money off YouTube. You think it's off trucking. You think you gonna accelerate and get where they at. It don't work that way, right? So a lot of YouTubers, you meet them in person, they ain't even who they is behind the camera. Facts. All right? Don't get into the YouTube drama with nobody, because I'm going to tell you firsthand. A lot of people, and you got channels, I ain't even going to shout them out. You got people that all they do is talk crazy, right? But let me tell y'all this. And if you cut from any kind of cloth, you're going to stand on what you stand on. Let me be very clear about what I'm about to say. Very clear. Most of these cats that sit behind this computer and talk reckless, if you saw them in the street, they wouldn't talk like that. They'll call the police on you. Yes, they will call the police on you. They call your job, they make complaints. This is what they do. All right? And then they hide behind it's entertainment. Don't make friends in this industry that's superficial. All right? Don't jump bad with nobody if you ain't ready to see them at a truck stop. That's my advice. On the other side of that is, don't buck at nobody because they internet talking, because they will call the police on you. All right? And one of my, let me say this. Let me be very clear about this. If you coming into this industry, or any industry, but specifically this industry, don't have one foot in, one foot out. And what I mean is, don't be all about your business, but then be all about that business. Because when them cats get to calling the police on you and they get to coming, and you ain't rocking how you supposed to be rocking and have everything on the up and up, that's when you going to face situations you don't want to face. I could tell you because I know. So if you're going to come in this industry, come clean, come correct. Don't have both feet in. Straddling the fence. Don't do it. Another thing, keep your friends, keep your family, your friends, keep your business separate. I don't care who nobody is. Listen, keep your business separate. Don't mix the two or the three. Don't mix them, because it's going to always come back to bite you. I got in the game and I wanted to help cats that was like me. I did that. I was helping cats with permits. Like, you got a permit, I rock with you. Let me show you. Woo, woo, woo. And it don't work out. Let me tell you, it don't work out. So don't get into this game being Captain Saber Trucker, because it's going to come back to bite you. You're going to have cats running in the bridges. You're going to have cats getting violations on ELDs. You're going to have cats trying to backdoor side deals down in El Paso or somewhere, Laredo. Look, just get into the game. Worry about setting yourself up 3 to 5 years. That would be my advice. Set yourself up where you running on autopilot, and that's going to take you 3 to 5 years typically to learn the game. I'm not saying wait 3 to 5 years to do what you do. You don't have to. But don't mix the two. Don't mix the two. For all my fellas out there, listen to me closely. If you ain't got home situated, and whatever that look like, baby mama, wife, whoop, 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 listen, trucking gonna be hard. Trucking is going to be hard. You gonna make some of the most money you ever made. And if you ain't mature enough, you gonna show that money. And them people at home, your baby mama, whoever else, they coming for it. Ask me how I know. So be ready for that. Be ready for that, all right? You could do everything you've been doing, but all of a sudden you get trucking money and the game change. For other people, sometime for you, I ain't never been a flashy dude ever in my life. I ain't never been a jury dude, even when I was on tour. Never been that guy. And I've never been that guy, and I'll never be that guy. But other people will see an opportunity for the work you putting in. They won't listen, they won't bother you your whole life. But when you make that step and you start bossing up, they gonna come. So if you don't have home situated, you don't have a support system at home, it will get hard. It can be done, but it will be hard. If you got crazy baby mama drama, listen, second guess or second think trucking, or figure out how you can do it and maintain, because you're going to get them calls from home. You're going to get them calls about your kids. You're going to get them calls about your baby mama or your wife or your ex. You're going to get them calls. And if you ain't mentally ready up here, the road ain't where you want to be getting them calls from back home while you out here loaded going down 80, 70, 40, or 20. All right? So figure out home, get that home life locked up, because home life is be what take you out quicker than anything. Back home, getting them calls will take you out of trucking quicker than anything. All right? Save your money. Save your money for maintenance. Save your money for just the future. Trucking is trucking. You will have breakdowns. If you ain't an owner op, yeah, stay truck, but still, when you transitioning, let's say you want to leave a company, you need money for a week or 2 or 3 before you get paid on the next company. Have you some money, where you can get you a nice hotel, because these companies put you in the worst of the worst hotels. Snyder, Swift, Knight, CR, England, all of them. They will put you in the worst of the worst hotels, like whatever. And if you got any about you, you ain't going for that. So have you some money where you can get you a nice hotel. What else? Don't be scared to learn the game. Like, I'm an impatient person. Always been my whole life. I jump off the porch. That ain't always a good thing. So I learned the game on the fly. Some people can, some people can't. You can learn the game as you go. You just got to be willing to be taught. And so you can be how I was, in the sense of wanting to learn the game quick. You just got to be receptive to listening. So now if you're not receptive to listening, you ain't going to learn the game quick. You just going to bump your head a bunch. So get you a circle of people that's smarter than you in this industry, or whatever industry it is. Make sure you got a circle of people. Again, punch up. So what that means is get people around you that's been in it longer, smarter than you, know more than you. And that's hard for a lot of cats. That you can't tell them nothing. So that would be my advice on that. What else is it in trucking, man, that I be seeing? Keep your settlements to yourself. As a new trucker, you don't owe nobody nothing. Nobody got to know what you're making. Again, them people gonna be watching you. And the moment you piss somebody off, or the moment you, I don't know, ain't there for your baby mama or your ex or whoever, they coming for it. So keep your money to yourself. Find you something to invest in, stocks, whatever, real estate, whatever it is, find you something to invest in. Don't let your money sit idle. Trucking, you can make the most money you ever made without a degree. It's a known fact. But figure out what to do with that money. Don't let it just sit. Letting money sit ain't helping you, ain't helping your future. Try to get a skill in trucking. Like, everybody come in and typically is driving, then reefer, then deck, then whatever it is. Like, don't go from job to job doing drive in. It's just stupid. I've been able to do drive in, reefer, deck, a bunch of stuff. But every time I go somewhere, this is my first time as a company driver doing anything. So, like, I'm doing deck right now. I love it. It's cool. I've been able to do it full time as a company driver. As an owner op, I pulled it when I pulled it. That was that. But when you go from a job to the next job, try to, again, punch up, right? Figure out something you ain't good at or you don't know how to do, and go do that job. Don't be scared to learn in trucking. You can't never be scared in trucking. Trucking is nothing but opportunities. Don't be scared. If somebody gonna give you the opportunity, do it. Get that under your belt. Drive in, get it under your belt. Reefer, under your belt. Step deck, open deck, under your belt. RGN, tanker, whatever. Hazmat, under your belt. Try to get as many things you can under your belt in trucking, because now you an asset to trucking companies. And once you start learning this, you're going to see the difference between flatbed and dry van, wait time. You pull up to a dry van, you're going to wait 3, 4, 5 hours, easy. Flatbed, you might be in that thing and out that thing in an hour. Reefer, you might be 12 hours getting loaded. I hated reefer, but it's more money in it. So every industry within this industry got its pros and its cons. You figure out, do it work for you or it don't work for you? If it do, salute you. If it don't, keep it pushing, right? So these are just a couple things I wanted to touch on, man, for these new drivers, because I see a lot of these YouTubers ain't keeping it a buck, you know, showing they settlements. I'm making this, I'm making that. Oh, I'm my own op. I got all these trucks, and they don't even know where they brake chain bad.